In the deep, snowy forest, where the cold winds howled through the tall trees, two cats wandered aimlessly. A mother cat with white fur and black spots and her young kitten were struggling against the icy grip of the winter. The kitten, smaller and weaker, had a hard time keeping up with its mother. Its fur, once sleek and shiny, now looked matted, and its small body trembled in the cold. The mother cat, though strong, appeared exhausted, her movements slow as she too struggled with something unseen. Both cats were covered in a swarm of black beetles. The insects, seemingly attracted to the warmth of their bodies, clung to their fur like a second skin. The beetles crawled across the cats, moving up their backs and under their bellies, their hard shells glinting in the pale winter light. It was clear they were sick, their bodies weighed down by the relentless insects. The mother cat's sharp eyes scanned the forest, but there was nowhere to hide, nowhere to escape. A group of explorers, decked out in bright orange winter gear, made their way through the snow-covered path. They had been tracking rare wildlife in the area when they spotted the two cats. At first, they thought it was just another animal struggling in the harsh conditions, but as they got closer, they realized something was terribly wrong. The beetles covering the cats were unlike anything they had seen before. The team quickly approached, careful not to startle the animals. One of the explorers, a seasoned wildlife expert, knelt down and took a closer look. These beetles are attached to their bodies. They're not just crawling on them, they're infesting them. His voice was tense. "We need help, fast." Another member of the team pulled out her phone, dialing emergency rescue services. "We've got two cats in trouble, mother and kitten. They're covered in insects and we need immediate assistance. We're in the forest, near the ridge." The voice on the other end of the line assured them help was on the way. Within moments, a red rescue vehicle, its lights flashing through the trees, arrived at the scene. The team of paramedics jumped out, ready to act. With calm and steady hands, they carefully gathered the cats, placing them on stretchers to avoid further stressing them. Inside the rescue vehicle, the paramedics got to work. One of the team members, a woman with brown hair and a gentle touch, began carefully removing the beetles from the mother cat's fur. She moved methodically, working her way down the cat's back, gently prying off each insect and placing them into a containment bag. The kitten, though smaller, was just as badly affected, and the paramedics made sure to remove every last beetle from its fur as well. As the insects were removed, the mother cat's fur began to regain its smooth, glossy appearance, and the kitten, no longer trembling, relaxed in the paramedics' care. The two cats were given a clean bill of health, though it would take time for them to fully recover from the trauma. After what felt like hours, the rescue team arrived back at the edge of the forest. The snow had begun to fall more heavily, blanketing the world in white. The paramedics opened the doors of the rescue vehicle, allowing the mother cat and her kitten to step out. The mother cat paused for a moment, taking in the familiar sights and sounds of the wilderness. Her eyes scanned the snow-covered trees, and then with a soft meow, she began to move forward. The kitten, now bouncing with energy, followed closely behind. The rescue team and explorers stood back, watching as the two cats, free from their insect torment, ventured into the wilderness once again. The snow seemed to soften around them as they disappeared into the forest, their white and black fur blending with the snow-covered landscape. The paramedics exchanged quiet smiles, feeling a deep sense of fulfillment. The two cats, now safe and healthy, were once again free to live their lives in the wild. And as they watched the mother and kitten vanish into the trees, the explorers and rescuers knew they had made a difference, helping a small part of nature return to where it belonged. What do you think about this incredible rescue story? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.